Actually, I was a caddy.
I
for a couple
know,
months
with Kerwin White.
Kerwin White, yeah. Chavo Guerrero
Yeah.
as Kerwin White. And,
I remember that.
It's a little short-lived, but...
well, I think
maybe
that was because Eddie passed,
yes,
right? But
Eddie passed away. And
do you think that would have worked? Because I remember the crowd not getting it.
Yeah,
at first.
To be fair, the first 3 weeks we were at TV. I think 2 of them were on Sunday Night Heat.
Right.
And one of them was like a 2 or 3 minute match on Raw. So we weren't perceived as big top stars at the time, but even though Chavo's been around forever and he's awesome and was doing great with I was laughing at the character, like it was awesome. I don't think it was a long-term thing anyway. So I ended up going on an overseas tour as the caddy without Chavo because Eddie passed away and Chavo stayed to take care of everything and help his family.
Right.
And I go, oh, am I not going on this tour now? And they go, no, you're going. And they go, we'll figure it out when we get there. I go, okay. I'm like, well, remember, I'm like 6 months into wrestling. I don't know I'm a manager. I don't know how to do anything.
Oh, because you really weren't trained.
Yeah, I was doing a bunch of practices every day, but a couple months in, 6-8 months, something.
Right.
So I was really nervous.
Nothing in this business.
Yeah, I go, nothing. It's nothing.
Nothing in this business.
And I go, I don't know what I'm doing. And they go, we'll figure it out. We'll probably have you manage somebody. I go, oh, great. And an hour before the show starts, they go, you and Tajiri, you're the opening match, 12 minutes. Figure it out. Oh, by the way, he doesn't really speak English. And then walked off. And I go, wait, what? I go, oh my God. So I didn't know what to do. Luckily, the crowd knew him very well, and his stuff, and his kicks are awesome, and there was all this cool stuff. But I was so bad, and I would open the show, my music hitting, which people only heard for 2 or 3 weeks, and 2 of them were on Sunday Night Heat.
Right.
And I came out to silence, and my face turned red as I was walking out. Not only do they not know who I am, they barely know Chavo as Kerwin White, let alone this guy who's been around for 2 weeks. It was the worst. God. But after a couple of matches, we got a good little thing to where it was fun.
Because you did the whole tour like that?
Yeah, I did a whole tour, and I go, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And more than everybody says, I didn't know what I was doing. And I could grab a headlock and break someone's eyes, and that was and get kicked, and that was kind of the match. So I believe Fit Finley and Ricky Steamboat were the agents overseeing everything. And towards the end of the tour, they go, wow, you really came a long way. You got comfortable out there. Just so you know, that character's canceled and you're done.
Oh, my God.
It's the last day of the tour. We're all having fun, dinner and drinks. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm fired. I don't know. I don't know how WWE works. I don't have a friend here. And I go, oh, that was my shot. Some people get a shot, and that was it. And now I'll go home and go to law school. I don't know.
Wow.
So they go, but we put in for you to be with this group of guys. It's going to be a new 4 Horsemen or something. I go, whoa, really? Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. And then...
I love the 4 Horsemen.
I go, 4
cool.
Horsemen? I go,
that's amazing.
Yeah, well, look at me.
And then all of a sudden you're in cheerleading gear.
And Vince is like, male cheerleaders. And you go, what? I was like, I did every sport. I did boxing. I tried a little MMA. I'm a wrestler. I don't know how to be a cheerleader, man. I go, But it was...
Well, you had to take gymnastics
we had to take classes.
Don't you think that's helped you now? All of
a
that?
little. I wish I could still do like a nice back handspring or something. Because for a while, not for a while, we did a couple of months, just a couple of days a week or something. Yeah. But I got into where I could kind of stick some stuff. And I don't know how I did it, but it's a little different now. I'm a little bit older. But it did help. And what the hugest help was 6 months of that year run was with legends or the greatest of all time.
Yes. Dude,
Shawn and Triple H for months. Yeah. We got to be in there with those guys. And like I said, I'm maybe a year and a half, and I don't know how to do anything except for get kicked and stuff. So that was amazing being there. And then it just became this rotating cast of legends. It was Dusty Rhodes, Roddy Piper, Ric Flair. And it never ended. And it was whoa, we were learning stuff that other people didn't get a chance to learn from it. On a regular basis, we were very spoiled. We were kind of seen as jokes, but also we were fighting DX in the main event of a pay-per-view in a cage or something.
It is amazing that you were thrown in that, and unfortunately sometimes because you're thrown in a situation like that, you don't know to be so grateful for it.
Right. Oh, no, yeah. So I learned, I thought I was fired the first time. When we finished... the caddy, I go, oh, I'm fired, okay. I got a second chance. I'm going to try and do everything I can for if this is it, and it's even being a cheerleader bummed me out, but I go, if this is it, I'm going to give them every opportunity to go, we need this guy in the roster somehow. So we did the year. I tried to learn everything I could. I was still okay, but a year and a half in, 2 years, you could be okay, but not great, you know. And then that came to an end, and they go, don't worry, we have plans for you guys. One of you guys doesn't really know what you're doing yet. We'll worry about him later, but we have some plans for you guys. And then the next week we were not at TV, and then travel was canceled. And I go, okay, if I get fired now, I did everything I could. We did a year run where I listened to everybody. I tried to, have psychology, try to learn everything. And I go, but if I get a chance to get called back, I want to be the best wrestler they have, that there is no reason for me to ever get taken off the roster again or fired or anything.